Why would a court affirm an appeal decision? Imagine you've just finished a trial and someone challenges the outcome by filing an appeal. You might wonder, what makes a court decide to keep the original ruling? Well, when a court affirms an appeal decision, it means they agree with what the lower court decided and see no reason to change it. This happens after the appellate court carefully reviews the case record, the legal arguments from both sides, and the laws that apply. They look at whether the trial court followed the correct procedures and applied the law properly. If they find no mistakes that could have changed the outcome, they will affirm the decision. In the process of filing an appeal, the appealing party, called the appellant, asks a higher court to review the trial court's decision. The appellate court then examines the proceedings to see if any legal errors occurred. Remember, an appeal is not a new trial. It's about checking if the law was correctly applied and if the procedures were followed. If the appellate court finds that the trial court applied the law correctly, made reasonable discretionary decisions, and that any errors were harmless, they will likely affirm the original ruling. A court will also affirm an appeal if the appellant fails to show a clear mistake that affected the case. For example, if the trial court's decision was based on a correct interpretation of the law, and the errors made were minor or did not influence the final judgment, the appellate court will uphold it. This shows respect for the trial court's role and judgment, especially on factual matters or decisions based on discretion. When a court affirms an appeal, it means the original judgment stays in effect. This usually marks the end of that particular challenge unless the appellant seeks review from a higher court, like a state Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will only take cases involving important legal questions. After the affirmation, the parties move forward with the trial court's final order, knowing it has been reviewed and confirmed. In essence, a court affirms an appeal decision when it finds the trial court's ruling was legally correct and free from reversible errors. This process helps keep the judicial system fair and consistent, ensuring that decisions are based on proper law and procedures. It's a way of making sure justice is done without retrying the entire case.